A huge thank you to Andre and Avril from Colombia for becoming one of my VIP patrons this week. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to see your face here on my YouTube channel, head over to Patreon and click that support button.
Hey guys, so welcome to Patron. It's a beautiful day, and it's a Saturday. That boat is the guys from Bums on a Boat. That one there. My boat's there back in the yard, and we're just having a nice barbecue. The one with the golden masts. That's she. That's she. So this is the Bay of Luperon, one of the best hurricane holes in the Caribbean. And we've been working and slaving away on the boat. We're gonna have a little barbecue, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. See you soon. Here we have some girls that do not speak any English.
Come on.
Tell me what I'm saying right now. No English?
Ese mulato no entiendo.
No entiendo.
No entiendo.
Man, it's difficult in this place. I do not speak a word of Spanish. But I'm on a beautiful boat, guys. It's a power boat, so there's no sticks on the top, but it has aircon. It has a nice big kitchen, and this is where I've been living for the last week. My room is downstairs. Let me show you. So you go down here, and then look at these engines, guys. This is beautiful. Sorry, I did not even know where the light is, but two big Volvo engines. And that's my bed. Doesn't feel like you're on a boat at all. And look, I have all my gear there, all my catch cook gear, all my paperboat project gear, all my just everything in this massive, big sleeping room. This week, I cleaned the bulges off the boat. But first, let's see where the word bulge comes from. The bulge of a ship or a boat is the part of the hull that would rest on the ground if the vessel were unsupported by water. The turn of the bulge is the transition from the bottom of the hull to the sides of a hull. Internally, which is what I'm busy with here, the bulges, usually used in the plural in this context, is the lowest compartment on a ship, or a seaplane actually, on either side of the keel, and in a traditional wooden vessel as well between the floors. So I'm taking everything apart and I'm inspecting the bulges, and it is really dirty, but we'll clean it out and we'll make it look nice. It's very important to make sure that your bulges are clean and everything under the floorboards are in working condition. You know where the lines go, the electrical wires, and every single thing under the bulges is looked after and is neat. The refit of magic has started. I've been in the Dominican Republic for about 4 days. I've tried to pick up as much Spanish as I can in 4 days. Well, I'm at the Ferreteria right now, and there's not really much, guys. I'm trying to, in broken Spanish, tell the guys what I need, and you know, this is gonna be it. It's not a very big one, but we're just gonna have to make use with what we can find here. So today I'm gonna start working on the mast. The mast needs to be repaired, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I think, how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start cleaning under the bulges. So 2 things. 1, mechanical. Number 2 is obviously cosmetic, and I've decided to leave cosmetic for now and just start on mechanical and get the boat into a sailing state. So what I call a sailing state, so which means, yeah, the wood doesn't look that nice, and this might be something that catches your eye, or a little bit of varnish, but the boat can sail. So for me, that's most important. I'm gonna start on that. I'll show you the projects that I'm busy with, what I'm gonna do, what I think of doing first. So the engine, the mast, then the electricity on the boat needs to be sorted out, the steering column, the bulges I'm cleaning today. So for me, it's very important to know that the bulges are clean, and you can see under, because if there's an oil leak or anything goes wrong under, then you want to be able to see, okay, there wasn't an oil leak there. The engine has been redone, like I said, so that's going in, and I want to be able to know if the engine's leaking, and I'm going to fix the bulges. I'm going to show you that. I mean, it's going to be boring work. I'll show you the before, I'll show you kind of in the middle, and if I get any troubles or problems or technical stuff, I'll show you how I deal that, and then I'll show you the end product. Let's fix this boat. I'm trying to show you guys the mosquitoes. I don't know if you can see it. There's so many mosquitoes in this boat. So I just organized the fan so that, or as they call it, a ventilator, so that we can work in the boat without the 10,000 mosquitoes. Alright, this is what you're gonna need: a scraper, a degreaser, a nice scotch pad, and there goes my spray bottle, which I'll just spray it onto, and that's kind of it. Alright guys, tough work and dirty work started, so here's a tip for you. If you have sludge, like I'm trying to get out of the bulge right now, let me show you what it looks like. See this? Like thick, sludgy crap, and it's all down there. Get an old piece of sponge and then just put that down there. It's so much easier than trying to scoop it out with something small, or this will just kind of soak it up and then you put it in there. It's about 4 hours later, we're not even halfway, I'm still in the forward cabin, but it's going okay. We're gonna sort it out, we're gonna get it back in the water for sure. Whoever said boating isn't glamorous was lying. Look at my beautiful black rug and my freshly manicured nails. Kinda love it. Right, you guys, while I'm busy at it, I decided to open up the diesel tank, and I think I'm gonna take it out the boat so I can clean and inspect it nicely. It's about a quarter of a tank that's in there. So I'm going to drain it out. I'm going to take this tank out. I'm going to polish this puppy very nicely and do the bulges around it so it looks nice. And I'm going to get rid of all that diesel, make sure it's nice and clean inside. One less thing to worry about when you're on passage. This guy and myself just took it out. Look what it looks like. It is a mess. Wow. It's going to take some cleaning. Women, good job. So I found these guys on the dock. Some familiar faces.
Oh, hey there.
What's going on?
Is that YouTube?
No, it's not YouTube. It's CNBC Africa.
Hey.
So we're gonna go for a beer.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You guys show me like the short way to walk to town and all the good stuff.
Super secret, super adventurous.
Cause you guys have been here for a little bit more than 2 weeks, eh?
Yeah, going on year plus.
Year and 2 weeks.
Kind of lost
Depends
track.
on what you mean, because we've flown out of here and flown back a few times. But old Shock Mate's been here for almost 2 years.
Well, that's as long as Magic's been here, so we have to try and get them out of here at the same time.
Gotta get out of here, man.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go.
Alright.
Alright,
Sweet.
we'll lock her up.
Like a fever burning in my bones, a true believer.
Right, I just got back from dinner with the bums on the boat, and I got back to the boat and the guys made me dinner, so I'm eating again. That's why.
Coño! Come Dominicana, coño!
Look at this beautiful nice food.
that's
No,
just
it's
the guy.
perfect.
Improvisación.
Wow.
Improvisación del chef.
Wow.
Doing salsa picante.
Salsa picante. Okay.
Mexicana. Dominicana. Caribe. En toda la gana.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Y
it.
africana también.
Day 3 of working on the boat. Guess what? The engine is here, guys. I'm so happy. It starts, it sounds good. So what happened was somehow salt water came in and it was frozen over. So they fixed it for me. I know nothing about engines. I mean, I know how to service them and I know how to look after them, but I can't defreeze a head or something like that. So that's done. I'm just running up and down trying to coordinate all the projects. The mast is fixed. I have an electrician here trying to give me a quotation on rewiring the boat, because I'll do that with him, but I just want him to help me. I'm not an expert on electrics, but I mean, I know quite a bit of it, but I just want somebody that really knows what he's doing, because my VHF was transmitting low voltage, so I think that's a wire problem, and my autopilot was also not wanting to work, gave me a C-torque failure. It's not the C-torque cables. I replaced all the C-torque cables. Maybe if you know about that, comment below, tell me what you think it could be. I think it's a wiring problem. I took the, let me show you the engine. So here's the engine. I'm gonna give it like that nice caterpillar yellow paint as well. And that'll look nice. Brand new filters, brand new pipes here. Okay, all new in here. Looking very nice, sounding very nice. Then also I'm taking this out, which is the Force 10, and I'm just gonna service that because the one flame is coming out very, very slow. So I'm gonna just have to replace probably this piece or that piece to have it go again. And I'll show you some of the projects I've been busy with on board in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10, 11, 12, 13,
28, 29, 30! That's what we do in between. That's what we do in between boat work. Gracias, mi amigo. Woo. All right, guys. So this is what my bottom looks like. It doesn't really look that nice, but I just did a little bit of sanding here. So I took an 80 grit, and I just wanted to see what it looks like. This comes off, and this is still the PPG that's on there. So, you know, the best thing to do is to just take everything off, do a primer, and give it 2 or 3 coats of bottom paint. But yeah, I have to say that it is really, really expensive to get the paint here, and it's probably going to be around $2,500, maybe even $3 to just do the whole job. So I'm happy with this still being there. I did the PPG before the boat was taken out, so I'm just gonna do another layer of PPG on it, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. I wish I had the voice of that guy that does the National Geographic voiceovers. What's his name? David Attenborough. I would be like, behind me is the new specimen. I can't do it. What you see behind me is the male specimen of the Isuzu engine. This specimen is a very beautiful specimen to me because it's brand new. No, it's not. It was done completely overhauled by my friends here in Dominican Republic, and I am gonna paint it. I did receive my transmission as well. The transmission needed new seals, and I needed it checked out, and that I did. And then I told them, please can you paint it yellow for me, caterpillar yellow. Yeah, no problem. I received it, and it's beautiful and it's nice. Look at it. It's caterpillar blue. So I'm doing the degreasing on the engine, and then I'm gonna paint it, and then I'm gonna repaint the transmission because I don't want a yellow engine and a blue transmission. I feel like it's gonna be like a rainbow, but it's going well, guys. We're working hard, we're getting there, and it's fun. Okay, so now I have applied this called desengrasante y brillo a la vez, otra vez, nuevo. Whatever. Okay, so I've put that on, and now I'm just cleaning it as much as I possibly can, and I cannot wait to show you what it's going to look like when I'm done. And there's nothing really to it, guys. It's just spraying it on and making sure that everything is nice and clean, and using a brush so you get into between the small little pieces and everything. And yeah, that's it really. It's going to probably take me about an hour and a half to really make sure that it's nice and fine, my 3-cylinder baby. And yeah, that's it really. I'll show you the after. Morning, it's the next morning, and she waited for me patiently. I'm really happy with what the degreaser did overnight. The only thing that I'm not happy with is, check here, guys. If you come and touch this paint and you really put your finger to it or something, see, it just comes off. So that's not going to be good, because if you paint over that, it's just going to chip off it sometimes. So what I'm going to have to do is, I took like a really rough sandpaper, and I'm gonna go over it and just try and get all the loose paint off. And then look there, if I just scrape it there, I think the degreaser's done that, because it wasn't like that yesterday, and now it just wants to come off. So unfortunately I have to work a little bit longer on that. And guys, last night before I went to bed, I was like, I don't know if I like Mostardo. I'm like so full of shit right now, but it's okay. I got yellow paint. We're gonna paint them both yellow, okay? So what I thought was gonna take me about an hour and a half took me a day and a half. Bueno, No? Okay, apparently the machine is not working, or the compressor. I'm really having to dig deep to stay positive at this moment in time.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you haven't done so already, please smash that subscribe button, hit a like, post a comment, and consider becoming one of my patrons and support my work. Next week, we get our hands really dirty and fixing this beauty that I call Magic Woman. Remember, you're awesome and you can overcome anything you want. See you next time right here.